archipelago, the Philippines is highly vulnerable to the impact of climate change. The Global Climate Risk Index 2019 ranked the Philippines as the 5th most vulnerable to climate change. The financial services sector has the potential to make a significant contribution to help society meet the objectives of sustainable development. As a leading financial institution, Rizal Commercial Banking Corporation, or RCBC, is taking a leadership and constructive role to support the growth of sustainable finance and help reduce global warming. We believe in doing our part. Proof of the firmness of our commitment are the numerous awards we have won for our various sustainability initiatives. RCBC has also been rated A by MSCI Environmental, Social, and Governance Ratings since December 2018. In our very first Green and Sustainability Bonds Impact Report, we disclose our green and social portfolio, their environmental and social impact, and their contribution to the Sustainable Development Goals. Net proceeds from the green and sustainability bonds we issued amounted to 39 billion pesos. We also disclosed how we deployed various sustainable financing instruments to support our eligible green and social assets. Our sustainable finance strategy maps out our commitment to upholding environmental and social responsibility in all aspects of our business. Under our environmental and social management system, all loans undergo a vetting process. We believe in walking the talk. Aside from responsible lending, we have also taken important first steps to reduce our own carbon footprint as an organization. Our initiatives to lower our carbon footprint not only support our sustainable finance activities, they also meet the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs. Our contribution towards a low-carbon and climate-resilient future is manifested in our various activities. In 2019, we marked several milestones in sustainable finance, not just in the Philippines, but in ASEAN. In February 2019, RCBC raised 15 billion pesos, or $290 million under its Green Finance Framework. This peso-denominated green bond issuance was the first to be qualified under the ASEAN Green Bond Standards, and first to be listed as ASEAN Green Bond in the Philippine Dealing and Exchange Corporation. In June 2019, we raised 8 billion pesos, or $160 million, the first peso-denominated sustainability bond under the ASEAN Sustainability Bond Standards. In September 2019, we raised an additional $300 million, our first dollar issuance under our Sustainable Finance Framework, and the first of such bond out of the Philippines. Proceeds from these issuances fall under these categories. As of the end of 2019, we have generated more than 51 billion pesos of eligible green and social assets. Our green and sustainability bonds have funded a total of 9,364 projects. Of our total eligible sustainable portfolio, 64%, or 33 billion pesos, was allocated to fund eligible green projects. 36% of our total eligible sustainable portfolio, or 18 billion pesos, meanwhile, is allocated to fund eligible social projects. The proceeds from our green and sustainable bond issuances were allocated to projects that have clear environmental and social benefits. The projects funded by our green and sustainable bond issuances have meaningful contribution to the communities and environment. The data in the report showcases our impact. eligible projects address 10 of the 17 UN Sustainable Development Goals. We invite you to download an electronic copy of our 2019 Impact Report and find out how we are building a better, more sustainable world for ourselves, our children, and future generations at RCBC.